Hello, P5 students! Welcome again in this another video of our Math 5 class. This is Miss Claire, and in this video you will learn chapter 17. It talks about the coordinate geometry. You will learn two topics, children. We have compare positions of coordinates and form lines and shapes using coordinates. Are you familiar with this topic, children? Are you familiar with coordinates? So stay tuned in this video because I will going to discuss more about this lesson. Look at this picture of Ron and Kaz. They are joining a race. So Ron said that they are close to complete the race. So is point P or Q near to them? Can you find where is point P and Q? Cass said that point P is the toy store. So Cass said that she thinks that they are already closer to the toy store. So stay tuned, children. If Cass is correct or Ron is correct, okay? Okay, let's study, children, about lesson A, compare positions of coordinates. So what do numbers in the coordinates 1, 2 mean? So let's have 1, 2. Take a look. 1, 2, children, is this one. 1, 2. So this point here, the coordinates are 1, 2. So what does it mean? How about this point? Take a look. This is 2, 3. So this point here, the coordinates are 2, 3. So how about this point? If I will put a point here, what are the coordinates? So P5, if you know, you can share that during our class. Now I have here another example. Now let's study what is an x-axis and a y-axis. Look at this map. This is a park. This map shows a mango tree and a papaya tree. Okay, we have what we call the y-axis. The y-axis, children, is a vertical number line. Vertical, like this, standing line. So this wall is actually the vertical line in this map. Okay, we have the x-axis is the horizontal number line on the grid. So the fence here is our x-axis or the horizontal number line. The line like this. So if this is the y-axis, the standing line, the x-axis is the horizontal line. Take a look on that. Now we have here one tree. These are the coordinates of the mango tree. And 4, 2, the coordinates of papaya tree. What does 1, 3 means? And what is 4, 2 mean? Okay, let's continue. The mango tree is 1 square away from the y-axis, right? So 1 square away. Then the papaya tree is how many square? Yes, 4 squares away. Now, so the mango tree is nearer to the wall or nearer to the y-axis. The papaya tree is farther to the wall or to the y-axis. Now, how about the mango tree if we are going to focus on the x-axis? So the mango tree is how many squares away from the x-axis? Correct, 3 squares away. Papaya tree, 2 squares away. So which one is nearer to the x-axis? Yes, the papaya tree. Now, so when we talk 1, 3 means the number 1 here is the x-coordinate. The x-coordinate can be found in the x-axis. So the 1 means that is the distance of the mango tree from the y-axis. The 3 is the distance of the mango tree from the x-axis. So 1, 3. The same with papaya tree. The 4 is the x-coordinate. Remember x first. It means 4 squares distance from the y-axis. And the 2 here is the 2 squares from the x-axis. So when we are going to find the coordinates, we will start with the x-coordinate, then y-coordinate. Okay? Now, I have another problem here. Look at this lighthouse. Our lighthouse is in point C. And the coordinates are 4. 4 means that this lighthouse is 4 squares or 4 the distance from the y-axis. So let's divide this into 4, right? So this is 1 here, this is 2, 3, 4. So the distance of the lighthouse from the y-axis is 4 squared. That is our estimation. And we have also the y-coordinate, means that the lighthouse, the distance of the lighthouse from the x-axis is also 4. So let's divide this into 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, then 4. So this is 4, 4. Now, if we are going to place a ship at point D and the coordinates are 2, 3, where should we put the ship here in our map? Can you estimate, children? Okay, this is how to estimate. Okay, now, when we say 2, 3 means 2. So that is half of 4, right? So if this is 4 here, so the half is 2, so it's around here. So the x-coordinate of point D is half of the x-coordinate of point C. Okay, so point C is 4 units away from the y-axis, right? Point D is 2 units away from the y-axis, so it's only half. So point D is nearer to y-axis than the point C. Yeah, so because the x-coordinate is half 2, so nearer to the y-axis. Okay, how about the D? The y-coordinate of point D is 3. This 3 here is between 2 and 4. So if this is 4 here, the middle is 2, right? This is 2 and this is 4. So the middle here is 3. So the ship is around in this part. So point C is 4 units away from the x-axis. Point D is 3 units away from the x-axis. So point D then is nearer to the x-axis than point C. Because this one is only 3 squares or 3 points. So this is 1, 2, 3. So point D is 3 units away from the x-axis. Okay, let's continue about lesson B, form lines and shapes using coordinates. Okay, look at this. I have here Eddie. Eddie wants to draw a square on a square grid. He starts drawing a horizontal line. So how he will complete this to make a square? So before you are going to draw, think about the characteristics of a square. What are squares? So what are the properties of a square? Okay, so how would you form a square on the grid? If you have your answer, children, you can share that during our class. Okay, so I have here a problem. A farmer wants to build a fencing for his corn field. The map shows the poles at points D, E, and F. He joins the poles with a mesh wire. So what shape does the fence form? So if we are going to form point D, E, F, what shape, children? Yes, it's a triangle. So shape D, E, F is a triangle. Okay, how about this one? The map shows the positions of 3 houses at P, So this is P, point P, point Q, and point R. Okay? Now, a town planner wants to build a new house. So we are going to find out where should be the house as be built. So we already have the house PQR and we are looking for the location or the place for the house S. So a town planner wants to build a new house S such that there is a clue or a criteria for this, that the house P, Q, R, and S are at the four corners of a square piece of land. So find the position of house S on the map. So remember, a square has four corners and four sides, right? So where should we put the house S to make a square here? Okay. First, we need to join the PQ first, the lines PQ and join QR. So we need to find now QR. QR done, PQ done. So we need to connect the PS and also the RS, right? So the lines PQ and QR are each 4 units long angle. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. 4 squares. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It means to say 4 units long. Therefore, P to S should be 4 also. And R to S should be 4. So, PQR is a right angle, right? This is a right angle here. PQ and QR are two sides of a square. So, since both PQ and QR are 4 units, we draw the blue lines PS and RS 4 units long. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, as you observe, we already formed now our square. So, the location of the house S is here. Okay. So, what are the coordinates of house S? Take a look. The house S is 6 units or 6 squares away from the Y coordinate, right? And also, how many squares away from the x-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the coordinates of house S are 6, 5. Okay? Okay, P5, that's all about coordinate geometry. I hope that it's clear now to you what are coordinates and also about the connection of the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay, I will discuss more about this lesson during our class. Thank you for watching P5 and always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone and enjoy the rest of the day.